Hey everybody, welcome back to the wood shop.
Last year we worked with Ruthie and Tim from Mr. Tibbs Trading Company to design and build the Heritage Crate for their Christmas boxes.
Now it's time to design this year's prototype. They've requested a crate this time that has no hinges.
These crates will be shipped without any exterior packaging. Last year the crates did make it to their destination, but we had some hinges that got damaged or broken before delivery.
So, the hinge is the weak point in this type of crate, and we're going to do away with that. We're going to make a friction fit lid.
We're really excited to get started, so let's get to work.
Well, just like last time, the customer has suggested we use pallet wood for this crate. So, we've got some planing to do. Well, now after all the planing's done, it's time to cut these boards to width. We're going to run them all through and take one edge off, then we'll flip it over. We'll cut them all to 3 inches except for one board that has to be 4 inches wide.
Alright, we've got 14 boards for our crate now. We have 13 that are 3 inches wide and one that is 4 inches wide. Before we cut the lengths for each board, we're just going to come here to the miter saw and square off one end. Alright, now that we've got nice square edges on all of our boards, we're going to cut them to length. We need 4 pieces that are 14 inches for the front and the back panels. All the pieces for our lid also need to be 14 inches, so we have our stop block set up for that. Then we'll change our stop block to 12 inches for the floorboards, and then 9 inches for each of the side panels. Alright, before we start assembling our crate, we do have to cut some framing strips. We've cut some 1-inch strips here, and we need 2 9-inch strips for the floor and 4 6-inch strips for the side panels. So let's go ahead and get those cut out.
Well, we now have all the pieces for our crate cut out and ready for assembly. We're going to be using some wood glue as usual, and a brad nailer with 3/4 inch nails.
Next, we'll assemble the side panels of our crate. Same process. Alright, now that our side panels and our floor is assembled, we're going to put these together, and then we will put on the front and back planks.
Okay, now part of the design for this new model of crate is going to be a lid that will actually friction fit on the top. Now the lid itself is not going to go down into the top, but we're going to frame the lid with strips that will actually sit down inside here and go corner to corner, and possibly this way too. I don't know yet. I'll check and see if we want to make them square, but we've at least got to frame the lid together, and these strips are going to come out to be somewhere around 9 1/16. I do believe this has got to fit snug, so we'll get a good friction fit. The lid itself will fit right on top flush, but these will actually go down inside the crate itself.
So you'll see here the strips that we've cut for framing the lid, and they are a friction fit down into the box, as Bryan was telling you earlier. So what we're going to do now is put a little bit of glue on them and take the planks for our lid, set them down, and nail them in place. All right, before we get started sanding the outside of this crate, I wanted to show you the inside of the lid after we got done with it. We did put strips on each side and one down the middle for some extra support. This does have a nice friction fit down into the inside of the box. We've tested it, but we're just going to let it rest for a little bit. I'm curious to see what will happen over the course of a couple of days because, you know, wood expands and contracts. So that'll be interesting to watch. But for now, it's working really, really well. Alright, the only thing we have left to do is put some finish on this box. We're going to use some paste wax. That's what we have been using for these heritage crates. So let's go ahead and get this done. Alright, the latest iteration of the Heritage Crate is complete, and as you can see, the lid is on and it is a friction fit. So they'll probably end up tying rope or something around these boxes to ship them, but the great thing is there's no hardware to be damaged or broken, so that's really great.
Now when you're ready to take this lid off, simple as that.
Just a little tug, a little push, and there you have it.
Well, that's our new model for the Mr. Tibbs crate. We hope they like this one, and we hope you like this video.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Never miss an episode of Wood Songs by Russell. Check us out on Facebook and visit our website, www.woodsongsbyrussell.com. Thanks again for joining us today. Happy woodworking!